Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets. Today, joined by
Brits
of Anomyces, checking out the last beer we got in the trade with Alex. So thanks a ton to Alex for the beer. This was an extra. He actually talked about it, but I was like, let's get one in the trade because I never heard of these guys. But he sent one as an extra because he thought it was really good. So thanks a ton, man. And I noticed a few of you guys talked about this as well. But this is from Jailbreak Brewing, and this is a brewing company, and it's a local brewery to Alex. And they're based in Laurel in Maryland. And apparently this is like their best beer. Yeah. This is their Dusk Till Dusk. So apparently they do an Imperial Stout called Dusk Till Dawn, and then they have the barrel aged version, which is Dusk Till Dusk. But this is not, it's kind of like, it sounds like it's similar to what they do at Firestone Walker with doing blends where it's different styles, because a small part of this apparently is also barley wine. So it's pretty cool. It's 13%, and it's a blend of Imperial Stout aged in 14 select bourbon, rum, and rye whiskey barrels, 2 of which were more than 4 years old. So I'm not entirely sure. So they've used 14 barrels. It's not 14 different barrels, but 14 barrels in total where everything, the blend comes from, I take it. But is it barrels that were 4 years old, or was it beer that's been aged in barrels for 4 years?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah.
I hope it's beer that's aged in barrels for 4 years.
Yeah.
Because you want, like, usually
that would
quite
be
wet barrels.
Crazily barrel forward.
Yes. And this batch comprises a blend of 2 distinct Imperial Stouts, it says, and a barley wine.
Yeah.
So I guess every blend is different. I didn't do much research on this because I don't know the brewery, I don't know anything. I didn't want to get any preconceived notions of hype or being disappointed or whatnot because you read up it online. So I don't know anything.
No.
Neither do you.
No.
Good. So that's a good way to go into it. But yeah, this is like the pinnacle what they do at Jailbreak Brewing, and it's like the best of the best. So 18 vintage of Dusk Till Dusk.
Yeah.
It's so fun when you get a canned barrel aged beer.
It is like barrel aged 1050.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we actually?
We have
one. Yeah.
Michael
got one.
We have 2 coming.
Oh.
So
yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, pours a little bit lighter than Imperial Stout. I guess that's maybe it's probably a mix of barrel aging, but also barley wine. I don't know how the base stouts look like, but it's like it almost looks like the same color as the barley wine.
Yeah. I would actually say it's the exact same. It's like that old school Imperial Stout look.
Yeah, dark, really dark brown, blackish.
Yeah.
But otherwise, nice tan, beige, roasty looking head.
Yep.
Throw the aroma. Ooh, loads of barrel. Ooh, and
that
loads of umami. Wow, but wow, it's like so barrel forward.
Yeah. It is so recognizable, this aroma.
It really reminds me of
Eclipse.
Yeah,
reminds me of Eclipse.
For me, it's much more complex on the barrel than Eclipse. To me, it reminds me of more of something like a Parabola or something. It reminds me more of Firestone.
Yeah.
Because the barrel character is really nice. I'm getting really deep bourbon, and I'm definitely also smelling rye whiskey. Yeah. I don't know about rum per se. And just a slight touch of alcohol. There's a bit of raisin. There's some fig. There's these old school kind of dark fruit vibes. Definitely also some coffee, some chocolate.
Definitely some like raisiny molasses. I think that's from the rum.
Yeah, that could be. But man, a big vanilla.
Huge vanilla.
Huge vanilla bomb.
Almost like a fat kind of vanilla.
Yeah.
Like if you like stacked like tons of like vanilla beans or
it's
sticks.
Super super vanilla forward.
It reminds me a bit of rørsugar, you know, when you stick your nose
cane sugar?
Cane sugar. When you stick your nose into cane sugar, it has that kind of this aroma.
I can see like like sweeter complex sugar thing.
Yeah.
There's
a bit of licorice.
That was just the word I was about to say, but a bit of licorice with like this molasses thing. Yeah, but as you say, old school. It reminds me so much of something like the barrel aged things they do at Parabola or at Firestone Walker, which is a great thing because
it reminds me a bit of Eclipse and Jackie O's.
Yeah, I can see there's some references to Jackie O's too.
That like semi old school.
Loads of drying oak, cherry, woody oak too.
Yeah, it's quite complex.
Yeah, actually it is. And it is. Almost like a honey sweetness as well. It's
actually honey.
Let's try it. Cheers. Thanks, Alex. Ooh.
Wow,
that's really nice actually. It's much more creamy than I expected.
And much more smooth. And
really smooth.
Rounded. That honey caramel note comes through a lot.
That is really also much more full body than I expected. It's definitely got some warmth from all these barrels. I mean the spirit warmth. But this is like a great showcase of barrel in time. It's almost leading me to think of no, it's more modern and sweet on the flavor than what are they called? We had recently the Abominable and all that.
Fremont.
Fremont, also actually. Feedback. It's almost some similar vibe, but it's a bit more sweeter in New School.
Yeah, a bit more sweet.
But it's got similar vibes.
Yeah, it has that almost like a milky vanilla thing, like lots of toffee caramel.
Wow, it's
almost
funny.
into like Werder's original.
Yeah, we're the original, like almost a butterscotchy thing. The thing is though, I never expected this mouthfeel of the beer. Pouring it out, it looked like it'd be a little bit thin, but I think it's just the barley wine component in there.
Yeah, it is.
It's really
like
complex.
very silky.
It's but I love how the barrel really it tastes like it's really fresh barrels too.
Yeah.
The thing with the Jack Daniel's beer we had, it was like there was some barrel, but it was like quite dry woody, not like really intense. This is much more vibrant on the barrel character, which I really.
I think so.
It's a really nice mixture of complex like dried fruits, but also like complex like sugary things. You talked about sweeter cane sugar. There's dark fruits, raisins, figgy prunes, loads of bourbon, vanilla.
Yeah.
There's the rye whiskey and bourbon for me really shine. It
reminds me ever so slightly like a spicy.
Have you ever tried a rye whiskey, by the way? It's like sweeter and spicy.
Yeah,
it's more similar to a bourbon, but not as sweet.
My uncle is quite a lot into whiskey, so I've tried a few. But I have a bit of a hard time appreciating it as much as when I try barrel aged beer. I think I like the nuances more, like combined with beer.
But that's also because maybe they're not as harsh and not as strong because it's a spirit. Maybe this molasses-y raisin thing comes from the rum, because there's definitely some of that. But there's this huge vanilla profile, which is like so dense, which is I think it's the bourbon. There is that little bit of spiciness, which is probably the real rye whiskey. I'm not necessarily getting too much coconut. Maybe there's a little bit of a hint, but otherwise
it's more like that fat vanilla.
But you really taste the more you drink it that there's definitely barley wine components to it because it has this big fudgy, you said butterscotch toffee kind of malt character, cane sugar, malt character. But you also get chocolate, you get a little bit of coffee, and some roasted malt. But I will say though, the roasted malt are a little bit more on the back end because it's so barrel forward. Yeah. Like this is like really barrel forward.
But not boozy in any way.
No.
It's like just barrel flavor, if that makes sense.
Which is great. That's awesome when you can do that. And then some more going down without being too crazy. I think this is actually pretty fucking good.
I think so. It is like, to me, it's like a borderline between barley wine and Imperial Stout.
Yeah, it's like pretty much you kind of like you blended the two because it has things from both worlds.
Yeah.
I guess you could call it an American strong ale, as some breweries do, whatever. But as they just say, or just do as they say themselves.
Yeah.
A blend of Imperial Stout and barley wine.
Yeah.
Or this Imperial Stout. I was thinking around the 95, like 94, 95. I would actually probably go 95. I actually think it's really good. Especially the thing I really like about it is like the barrel character is so intense.
Yeah.
I have no idea what other people thought about it.
No.
Because it's something I don't know anything about, but I would be happy to drink this.
I'll agree to like a small 95.
Yeah, it's not as big as Rich Girl was on a 95. It was like boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's straight 95, but yeah, like a big 94 or a small 95.
Yeah. I agree.
Something.
I think so.
It's like right there where you'd say this is actually kind of like world-class barrel-aged stuff. Yeah. Almost.
It's bordering.
It's bordering on the edge, so it's like depending on your mood, I guess.
And what you like.
On what you like.
You know.
But
if you don't like straight up barrel-aged stuff that has a lot of barrel flavor, this is not for you. And if you want it to be super sludgy and chewy, this is not for you.
But just a great example of beer barrel in time.
Exactly.
And I'm impressed thinking of so many different barrels that they got it so well done.
I think so.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure there are, better examples out there of this, but it's still a really good example.
Yeah, for sure. So, sure. Yeah. Really nice. So, if you guys ever get a chance to try some Jailbreak Brewing Dusk Till Dusk, I would definitely say get some because this is really nice. Out of Laurel in Maryland.
Yeah.
Some of the best beer I've had from Maryland. I haven't had it. It's very nice. So, yeah, if you guys got a chance to... is Aslan based in Maryland?
No,
that's Virginia, right?
Yeah.
I think so. But, yeah, if you guys had a chance to try Dusk Till Dusk from 2018, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers. And thanks to Alex for a great trade. And see you guys in another beer review.